Okay, all fed up now, so yeah, I'm going to continue, get as much done as possible, at very least the bed, maybe the sofa and the coffee table, and then I'll just be doing floors tomorrow, so after swimming, because I'm already achy and I haven't even gone swimming yet, so yeah, I guess I better get to it, so I'm going to be ironing and bed first, and then we'll see how we go. I don't know what to put you guys. Yeah, probably doing a little bit of vacuuming too. So I have to do the well, tapestry actually I just washed that, so that doesn't need doing. But the bed, I need to just give it a little vac, make sure there's no stray hairs. And then before I do that, I just want to fold these up so they're out of the way as well. Oh, I better grab chat as well, actually. Is this up to date? No, I think I need to leave stream buddy and rejoin. Okay, cool. Hey Fern, how's it going? Sorry, I was just checking if there was any YouTube chatter. Unfortunately, on YouTube, I don't get any TTS, so just kick and switch on this one. But I'll keep trying to check the laptop when I can. Towel, right. I hate folding these towels. me, or is that light going a bit funky? Move things off the bed, make it easier to make it. Bedside table's a little wipe down first before I move on to the main event. Looks like they spilt some wine or something sticky down that bedside table. mosquito. I'm starting to understand why there were ants in the bed when I changed this the other day. The sticky stuff. I've been doing this for a bit. Okay, I guess to bring you guys closer, just wipe my hands. Okay. Can't have all the fun on my own. I'll bring you guys over. Zoom you out a bit though. And I need the sponge. There's some on the other side too. Okay. Pop it this way. And then I can see chat at the same time. I don't know what this could be. Like it's too sticky, I think, to be wine.
Castle Prepper says, how did they manage to dirty that up behind the bed?
Hey Castle Prepper, long time no speak. Yeah, I guess like they had a drink here and they must have spilt it, I guess. I do have like a couple of coasters each side. I noticed the coasters were underneath the, I mean you can't see it now, but underneath this. And I did wonder why that was and why these were pushed out. So maybe they tried to clean it, but they didn't get in between. And I guess it's just stuck on a bit. I didn't notice it when I did my little pre-clean a few days ago, so just had extra time to stick on whatever it is, if it's wine or cordial. Don't know if you call it cordial in the US. Call it like squash in the UK.
Castle Prepper says, will you fill the wine bottles with water from now on?
Well, the wine I give them is white, so this is like a red. It's like red colour. So it kind of looks like something in the UK we get called Ribena, but I don't think it's Ribena. I mean, the way it's stuck on, I almost started thinking it's maybe a sap, but it definitely wasn't here last time, and it's coming off a little bit. Down there as well. But yeah, like I said, I'm starting to understand why there are a few ants maybe in the bed. I guess if they had something sticky, maybe some sort of soft drink, like a Fanta or something. It's not coming off. Okay.
Bushcraft Outdoors says, oh no, you have some ants in the bed. Bushcraft Outdoors says that EG sucks. Castle Prepper says lemon juice will pull it up without damaging the paint.
What's it? Yeah, Bushcraft.
Bushcraft Outdoors says I haven't been able to watch the last couple of streams, haha.
Yeah, I guess you missed my pre-clean of this one. These guys were here for six nights, so I mean a little bit extra cleaning is to be expected. But they did have very sticky fingers. A lot of stuff was touched with sticky fingers. There's a lot of sticky fingerprints over things, and I guess like physically they spilled something sticky. But yeah, there was ants in the bed when I was like changing the bed, the sheets. I noticed there was a couple of ants in there, only a few, like not too many. But yeah, I think they were just like little scout ants, I guess. Luckily they didn't bring their friends. I haven't seen any around anyway. I gave it a vacuum to get rid of all the crumbs. There was a lot of crumbs as well, breadcrumbs and things like in the bed and around in the shower even. So it's kind of on me. I give everyone like crusty bread, so I guess they ate a lot in the bed. Lemon juice. Yeah, I could try lemon juice. I've got white vinegar, that usually works quite well, or maybe even WD-40. I don't know if you have that, but it's like an oil. Sometimes that can get rid of stuff. But at the moment I'm using Sif. It's usually pretty good. Seems to come off if I like use my nail, but I don't really want to be scratching all of this off. We'll see. But yeah, I hope both of you are good. Castle Prepper and Bushcraft. Maybe it just needs soaking a little bit, because it's been, I guess it was sat there for a while now, because I didn't realise when I did my pre-clean, I didn't look in between this bit. It was just like to get rid of the crumbs and things and strip the bed. Maybe I'll get pre-treat the other one a little bit.
Prepper says WD-40 for lever residue. Lemon juice has the citric acid to break down the sticky bits without leaving anything behind.
Thought this was going to be an easy bed stream, but it's on both sides actually. I noticed it's on the other side as well, but not as bad. So I guess they both spilt. So I'm not that very ladylike then.
Castle Prepper says oranges will do in a pinch.
What about white vinegar? I don't have any citrus fruits on me, unfortunately. Got grapes, but I think that's potentially what caused the mess in the first place. At least I got 5 stars for this for these guests. So that's something.
Tyrell87 says, hey homie, I can share your stream to kick community to help you hit 1500 followers.
Sorry about the spam.
If you're
No.
interested, sim_less.
But it was done.
Says vinegar acid will
Oh.
different acidity and may cause the paint to bubble over time.
Okay. Oh, I won't do that then. I think just soaking it in a bit of water seems to be helping. It's making it easier. It was just the initial doing it. In January anyway, I'll probably be doing some like maintenance. I have to repaint part of the door because that's gotten bashed by suitcases, and the balcony door has also got a little bit bashed up by people not knowing how to close it properly. So I'll be having to get the paintbrushes out anyway. Like this is already like, there's a little, well, I'm pointing it a bit, you can't see, but there's like a slight little chip already, so this probably needs a little extra coat. Maybe I'll see better if I... Oh, why is this now? It's turned off. I thought this was broken then. It's more scary, but I can see a little bit better. I don't know if this is from me scrubbing or from the light being on, but it looks more orange now. Or brown. Maybe it's coffee. Or cola. Okay, I think now we're cooking. I just need to get this more wet again, or wetter. Oh, sorry. My legs are still kind of achy from doing a workout yesterday. I don't have actual lemons, but I have a lemon washing up liquid. Maybe that will help. Just sit like a lady. Wipe that on my leg. Hopefully there's no more little surprises that I find about. I already had to like sort this tapestry out because it squished a mosquito underneath it.
Citrus smells great later. Vinegar will make the next dreadful thing the last people were using pickles in there. Haha.
Yeah, citrus acid definitely. Oh, like I really love the smell of lemons. That's why my washing up liquid is lemon. My main sieve that I use is lemon. And I do like lemons. This light isn't very flattering, but it's helping me see. Yeah, I do like lemon things. And I used to have Murphy's oil. I don't know if you've heard of that. I used to use that to clean the surfaces, like an orange one though. Unfortunately, they don't have the orange oil one anymore, or at least not that I can get. They used to make everything smell amazing. And I was saving like a tiny little bit in case I wanted to make the surfaces smell good. But it dried out during summer, so... I mean, it's quite durable paint. It's like oil based, so it's not it's like what you can use on exterior. Like I have it the same on my front door, and that lasts pretty well, so it can handle a little bit. It's also in the kitchen as well, so I'm just getting in a different position.
John 96 says hello again, Mildred, and I decided your AI voice is named Gertrude. Castle Prepper says a little boiling water added to dried out linseed oil will reconstitute it.
Yeah, I do have some linseed oil somewhere, but I think it's like in a cupboard. That's actually what this was treated with initially, linseed oil. So yeah, this is all linseed oil on top. The countertop is tung oil. This is linseed oil, but I'm not sure where it is. It's a bit too late, I think, to be walking through, but okay, hopefully that spam doesn't speak. And hey John, how's it going? So it's Mildred and Gertrude, is it?
John 96 says don't tell anyone where you get the tung oil from.
Oh yeah, it's not tongue, it's spelled T-U-N-G, but it does sound like tongue. It's like a nut or something, I think. Some sort of nut.
John 96 says haha, yeah, I know.
Okay, I think, yeah, maybe I'll try a bit of hot water actually. It's maybe a good idea, Castle Prepper. Just trying to think what it could be though. What is it? Well, that bit came off okay. It's just, I think on the inside of these, I didn't sand them much.
Says right. You get it from nuts. That's what we'll tell them.
Okay, I'll get a bit of hot water. Oops, drop that. Be right back. Okay. Oops. There's too much water everywhere. It's really not how I wanted to spend my evening doing this. And I've got most of it off. Thanks for the follow. Unfortunately, I can't see your name. I'm not going to even attempt it, I think. Yeah, I don't know how to say that. But thank you, I appreciate it. All the same. Okay, I think I finally got most of it off. I see I haven't. Right, there's some more there. Just wondering what it is, because it's like I say, it's literally on both sides, like on the other bedside table as well. This one's the worst one. I mean, they can't both have been that clumsy, can they? It's like really unflattering with this light, probably. Emphasizing my double chin. Comes off a bit better on the smooth. I think like on the inside I may have been a bit lazy at the time and didn't sand it as much and then painted over it because I thought who's going to get it in between there. Got it. Stop it there. And it's also kind of down the front here as well. Awesome. Oh, and I found more. It's down the other side. No. I was getting it almost done. Now I'm really regretting going to the gym yesterday. My arms ache so much. This is not helping. So I've been a bit complaining.
Londa John 96 says push through the pain. This is your time to shine.
It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't in such an awkward area. I guess they tried to clean this up a bit as it wasn't super obvious, but they didn't do it in between or right next to the bed. Okay, I'll just spot more as well this side. It's like all over. Wish I had lemons. I wish I'd seen this earlier. I thought it seemed weird when I picked up the dominoes, like they seem to be a bit stuck to the sides, so I don't know if they got some on it as well. I'm going to have to check that properly. So I give them all like a, put some dominoes on the side. This is a bit sticky. Oh. I guess I'm just going to have to do the best I can do, and then like, as I haven't got guests booked after, like try and get it clean before my next booking, whenever that will be. Every time I look at it, I keep finding new bits. Let me just adjust my position. Okay, I'm going to re-wet this and maybe get a different product. And hello, Kamal or Jamal Abdul on YouTube. I thought I was almost done with like cleaning today, but this has thrown a spanner in the works. I can hear a mosquito, so I'm just going to turn the mosquito plug on. Oops.
Blonder John 96 says the new base spilled some form of Gorilla Glue all over the nightstand.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, it's just really stuck on. I think it's just because it was left and it's just something sticky. It does not want to come off. It's starting to come off a little bit. Every time I'm like, oh okay, it's coming off, but then I find a new bit. And if I had time, I'd be tempted to just sand this and then maybe just repaint it, but I unfortunately I don't because the guest is coming tomorrow. And this type of paint, because it's oil-based, takes forever to dry. But you get a little taste of what it's like to have an Airbnb. Finding mystery stains. It's always full of surprises. Next time I'll make sure I have lemons in hand. They did actually leave some lemons, but I threw them away because it was cut open and left with a load of flies, so I wasn't going to use those.
Blonder John 96 says, oh, I don't even need a taste to know it's not my bag.
Sorry if we look like a crazy person right now. to do what I can, and then maybe in the morning before swimming I take it outside so I can see what I'm doing better.
Longitude 96 says, well, you know, they say you catch more flies with honey than vinegar, but maybe you catch the most with lemons.
Yeah, I was trying to think, maybe this is honey, but then why would it splash so much? So no, probably not. That's stupid of me to say. Maybe caramel sauce. Would have been good for a Halloween stream.
Longitude 96 says, I feel like food-based sticky would come off much easier.
I think because it's like these are handmade, and yeah, I remember now that my friend made these, like built them, and then I sanded and painted them, but they were already assembled, so I couldn't sand so well in between, and that's where it's not coming off so easily. So it's like a little bit more rough, there's like texture, so it's harder to get off, and that's the problem. But in all the time I've had the Airbnb, I've not had this issue. It's weird, it's gone like, I don't know how it's gone in between and on both sides as well. And on both bedside tables, it's like on the other one too, but more so on this one. But it makes sense maybe why this is being pulled out. I noticed both of them pulled out, I just assumed it's because they were using the plugs. Or maybe they'd lost something. That sometimes happens with like that person that lost their earring, had pulled everything out. Okay, that side's okay. Can't see very well, need a better torch. Okay, a little bit there still. Oops.
Longitude 96 says they lost their bottle of glue and realized it's spilled all over.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it's like glue, but I think it's just because it's still like a warm country, even though it's like winter technically now. Things do get like sticky and then they kind of stick on and like hard to get rid of if not dealt with straight away, and if I'd known about it. I mean, like I said, I did like a pre-clean, but I didn't think to look in between the little bits, and there was nothing obvious at the time. This is why it's good that I do like a proper clean, not a fast clean. On the back of this bit as well. think some of it's kind of stained the paint, so I think I guess at some point once they're shut down, I'll probably have to like sand these a little bit and repaint them. And I did get these done in like 2019, so they've lasted a long time, and I've had like a lot of friends and family come here. Before I reopened again this year, I did re-oil these, but yeah, the paint I didn't do.
Longitude 96 says, fortunately you're building up your sanding muscles right now.
Yeah, swimming tomorrow is going to be tough.
Longitude 96 says, if you want to stop by Minnesota, I'll lend you my power sanders.
Oh, thanks. I have like a small one I got from Lidl. Kind of does the job. It's not perfect, but to be honest, I prefer doing it by hand if I can. Like I can feel, I don't know, like something about feeling it. Like I can tell like when it's smoothed out better. It makes a lot less mess as well.
Longitude 96 says, small ones, what do you need for something like that anyway?
I mean, it's not certain, but maybe in Jan and Feb I might be not reopening the Airbnb. I might have it closed and then be doing some DIY downstairs. See if I can maybe start getting that ready for Airbnb as well. So I'll have a space that I can sand stuff without making a mess and worrying about getting it everywhere. If I go too hard, I'm just going to be taking off the paint.
Longitude 96 says, Mildred, the builder streams incoming.
Yeah, potentially. We'll see. See how motivated I am after going to the UK. Might be too fat from eating all the Christmas food. I also have a little bit of fear of power tools. I guess that's why I use my hands more. Okay. What side looks better? On the back and on the front. Yeah, I think I've got most of like the residue off, but I think it's actually stained the wood a bit, the paint. Whatever it is. So I might have to admit defeat, at least for now.
Blonder John 96 says just makes it a bit more rustic.
Yeah, I think it's only really noticeable when you flash a light on it now, so I think as long as no one's doing like a big inspection, it should like at least get away a bit. Like, I mean, it's clean. It's not got like sticky stuff that should attract ants anymore. It's just the staining. Just let me check. Oh, still a bit there. Keep thinking I'm done and then it's not. Okay, a little bit more. And then I'll work on the other one. And then if I have time tomorrow, I'll try and do some more. But I think this is just stained now, so I'm probably just gonna have to re-sand this to get it out truly. Or I'll get some lemons for next time. A little bit. Oh, did I press something in? Oh, a little bit in this corner. I think I've got like the worst of it out, but without damaging the paint or stripping it, sanding it completely. I think that's the best I can do. It's not ideal, but these guests arrive tomorrow, but it's clean. It's just like stained now, that's the problem. Like it's not going to need like a full strip down, just probably like a little slight sanding down and then recoating. Which, like I say, I'll probably be shutting down soon. So I guess it's good it's happened now, rather than earlier on in the season. Because that would have been stressful. Here. And at least it didn't get on the tapestry, because that would have been really hard to get the stain out, whatever this is. And hopefully that will deter the ants as well. Now I've wiped it down better. Is it like on the floor? It's okay. It's not on the sideboards or anything. Okay. Let's move on to the other one. This one's also turned off. No, wrong one. Okay. Low again. It's not as much on this side, so shouldn't take as long, unless it's hidden as well. Maybe they turned it around. I mean, I assume they didn't notice it was this bad, maybe, but
96 says I. Now you jinxed it.
yeah, potentially. I wish they would have said like, oh hey, sorry we like knocked something over. Like I wouldn't have marked them down on stars or anything. Just would have been nice for a heads up. So I could have planned ahead. I guess it's kind of on me for not checking during the pre-clean fully, I guess. I'm gonna be paranoid from now on, but quadruple checking everything.
Mashed potato to the alligator.
Zip Martin says he.
Hi. Some more down here. All right, you're right. I jinxed myself. There's some more. Still not as bad as the other side, as far as I can tell from this side.
Phil 96 says oh wow. I didn't follow notification.
Oh, did someone follow? Thanks for the follow. Fortunately, I don't get notifications for follows on Kick. I get the alert, but yeah, there's like different alerts for different follows. It's on randomize. I'm assuming it was from Kick. yeah, Stream Buddy and Streamlabs don't tell me.
Zed Martin says, what are you doing?
This is my Airbnb. I'm cleaning after a 6-night stay before my guests arrive tomorrow.
Blonda John 96 says, random embarrassing dance clips.
Yeah, those are from my Just Dance days. Somewhere on YouTube there is a channel that has the full dance, but I'm not ready to share the full thing yet. If you're wondering why I'm holding something, it's from a Wii. It's a Wii controller.
Blonda John 96 says, time to make it my mission to find that channel.
Well, good luck. I mean, it's not exactly hidden, but it's under a different name. One of my affiliate marketing websites.
Blonda John 96 says there are only like 20 billion YouTube channels. Surely can't take that long.
Yeah, and back in the day there used to be a lot of people doing Just Dance videos, so... I've changed some of the music as well, obviously. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know which clips you've got. But it's not the original music on all of them. So you'd have to do it by identifying what the dance moves are. But I don't think I was that good at it, so that would be difficult.
Blonda John 96 says the clip we just saw was something about mashed potatoes and alligators, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one, maybe, that might be the original music. But I think the others, all the others aren't. Which maybe I should admit it, because that's going to like narrow it down for you.
Luffy 20k says, hi my love.
Hey Luffy, are you going to behave yourself this time? You've been naughty last time. It's not how I thought I was going to spend my evening.
John 96 says search parameters. Mashed potatoes, alligators, just dance, football home.
was done then, and I found more.
Lucky 20k says yes baby. Okay, now, am I going to say I'm almost done and then I'll find a new bit I didn't see before? Okay, I found more. How do I keep finding more? I think I've done the best I can do. I keep doing this, I think I'm gonna cry. Oh, let me just re-wet this to get rid of the dust bits. Bring you guys up. I'm gonna need a drink after this. Thirsty now. John 96 says there's no crying in table scrubbing.
I don't know how long I've been live now, but I feel like I've been scrubbing for hours. Need to have a little wipe down on the wood bits. These light bulbs a little.
Yonder John 96 says that exhale.
Yeah, I thought I'd just quickly jump online and do the bed, maybe do the sofa, and then I'd be done for the night. Ready for swimming tomorrow, but it's not working out that way. And I can tell they tried to clean, and I appreciate that. They just didn't do a very good job. And yeah, there's just like a lot of sticky surprises everywhere. In places you don't usually get sticky surprises, so it's just every time I think it's going to be almost done, it's not done.
LondaJohn96 says I'm not going to make any comment about sticky surprises.
So I was just getting myself a cup of tea. All that scrubbing has made me thirsty. Yeah, it's probably best not to make any comments about sticky surprises. I mean, I've had worse sticky surprises. It's just these are like actual surprises in places that I don't usually expect the sticky surprises.
LondaJohn96 says because I am a well-behaved chatter.
Yeah, I appreciate that, thank you. To be fair, the majority of you are well behaved, but some of you are a little naughty. Push the boundaries a little bit.
LondaJohn96 says, places that I don't expect a sticky surprise. Still no comment.
Let's vacuum behind here a little bit before I get on with this bed. And then I think I will be calling it a night because I'm tired now. That's tired me out. Ow. Throw my foot over. Actually, let's have a swig of tea before I forget. Get me some tea going.
Says, how's the stream going?
Oh, hey Fern, how's it going? Stream's going alright. Found some unexpected sticky stuff on the bedside table, so I've been scrubbing that for what feels like hours. I can't remember when I actually started. Yeah, it's probably been about an hour of just scrubbing, or maybe longer.
Man for real says so far so good. Had to run some errands. Got home a little bit ago. Fern for real says sticky stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what the sticky stuff is, but I assume it's some sort of drink because there's a lot of it. So, but it's just it got sticky on the. It's been on there for a few days because they checked out on Sunday, and I didn't know about it. So, okay, that tea's too hot. Went slurp near the camera.
Man for real says gotcha. Could always be worse.
Exactly, it could be worse. It could have got over the tapestry or the white sideboards, skirting boards, whatever they're called, or the bed would have been worse as well. It's just taking a bit longer than I thought. Now I'm getting tired already. Oh. Got some warning, guys. I'm going to turn the vacuum on, just to vacuum behind here before I start the bed. So I'm getting sleepy now. Spotted a little spillage on the skirting board as well, so I'll grab a cloth again. And yeah, 5 SOS, I am still cleaning, unfortunately. Yeah, I just thought I'd quickly come and do the bed before I go to bed, but I noticed there was like a little spillage on the side tables, so I've just been cleaning those, and it took way longer than I thought it was gonna. Okay, get back to it. See, a little bit of that stuff is spilt on the skirting, so.
Fern4Real says you streaming tomorrow too.
That's the plan, unless I'm really behind and then I have to just like really speed run it, like super speed run it, but we'll see. I do have swimming tomorrow, so yeah. We'll see how tired I am after swimming, but
Fern4Real says gotcha.
Usually I do the floors the day before, well the day of the guests coming, because that's the last thing I like to do, so it's all nice and clean. And they can walk around in their socks if they want to.
Fern4Real says I'm working tomorrow, but I'll definitely stop by whenever I can.
So yeah, please do. I haven't got a guest booked. Yeah, I'll face you. I haven't got a guest booked yet, but like on the Tuesday they check out, so I'll definitely be back again cleaning, at least doing an inspection pre-clean, and then we'll see if I do a full clean or not, but depends if I get a booking or not. Got to weigh up if I want to reduce the price more or if I would rather it just be empty, but we'll see. So I'm getting exhausted already and out of breath. Let's finally get this bed done, which is what I was planning on doing initially.
Says hi.
Hello. I think I'm not actually got it faced on me. Probably just seen the top of my head before. Just going to give this a little vacuum, so if you don't like loud noises again, turn your volume down.
Says back and you still ain't done.
No. Everything's taking longer, this clean. It's how it goes sometimes.
Fern for real says I don't mind the noise.
Well, I'll have it on a lower volume, so it shouldn't be too bad. Just make sure I get any like stray hairs or whatever. Okay, it's going on, so. Vacuuming segment done for today. We'll see if I have time to do the sofa or not. If I have energy left, more so. I'll try and get as much done now because I'm going to be extra tired tomorrow after swimming and having been to gym.
Fern for real says IDK if you have mods in your channel, but I'd be happy to mod for you.
Thanks. I mean, I don't really have that many people usually in it.
For real says I get ya.
Sounds weird when the robot says yeah. Okay.
Fern for real says agreed long.
Okay. Bed making commencing.
Says I have experience. Keep an eye on the channel while you do your thing.
should zoom this out. You're just looking at a bed up close. There you go.
Fern for real says looking good.
And there's always this one corner that has like a little bit of extra bit of material or something. Is it irritating me? I don't think people necessarily notice. No one's mentioned it in the my reviews. You'd only notice it if you pulled the bed out.
Kuge says hello, hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, kutsu. It always says it weird on the.
Fern for real says, what time is it over there?
What time is it? It is 10:40. So it's late. For me anyway.
Kuge says, how were your 6-day visitors?
Not bad. I mean, they did their best to tidy up, but yeah, there's a few little surprises here and there. Sticky fingers.
Fern for real says, shit, you're 9 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, I don't usually stream this late. That's the duvet.
Fern for real says, time zones are a pain in the ass. Kuge says, did they leave a review yet?
Yes, they did. It was a good review, 5 stars. Said they would have given me 6 if they could have. So they left a nice review at least. Even if they did leave sticky fingers everywhere, but you know, after 6 nights, and if they're cooking a lot, like mess is to be expected. I don't know if there's anything broken.
Says, very nice. Thumbs up, wow. That's nice of them.
Exactly, they seem like nice couple.
Fern for real says, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I think what people don't realise is like, you know, on Airbnb, the ratings do really help get future bookings. So if you give like a bad review, it can really mess things up for you, but good reviews obviously help a lot as well with the algo. No, I've done this the wrong way up. I'm going to have to redo it. Or have I? Yes. With my old sheets, it didn't used to matter which way up it went. But these are like sateen or whatever, which I didn't realise at the time of buying. And they, you can tell the difference between the top and the bottom. Usually, I'm just tired, so I didn't.
Kuge says, do you think individuals have too much power over your fate via the subjective review system?
Can catch all of that. I mean, it can. If you get just one person give you a really bad review, like if they gave you all, like I had my neighbour, in fact, they got a really bad review, like someone gave them like 2 or something, 2s and 1s, and they think it's affected like their ability to get new bookings, so that's going to mess them up. Luckily I've not had anyone do that to me yet, so But it just takes one, and then it's going to maybe make people second guess. But I think I've got so many good reviews that if I get just one bad one, I think most people will realise it's probably the individual, but it really depends, I don't know. Luckily I've not had to deal with that other than like someone mentioning no AC and I don't know, small towels, and give me like a slightly less than perfect review, but...
Who gave says out? Can they make a new account and start over? That's some BS, assuming they didn't deserve a 2-star review.
No, I think the reason they got 2 stars is they, like their Airbnb is actually in their house, so it's like a shared, it's like a room in their house. And they share the kitchen and everything else, but the guest gets like their own bathroom and bedroom. And I think this guest didn't read the description properly and was disappointed that it wasn't like a whole house or something. So yeah, it's just unfortunate. I guess they could make a whole new one, but I think they've had like good reviews since, so...
Who gave says user error then? PFFF.
Yeah, I mean, I've had the same. I had someone, my like worst review, they gave me like 3 stars on value and accuracy. I think it was overall it was 4, because like I got 5 on cleaning. Because it does like an average, like you have different criteria to mark it on. And you give a star rating for each of those. But yeah, I think they complained that it was like small, and I think the kitchen wasn't equipped enough or something, even though everyone else that stayed here has said it's equipped enough. So, but everyone's different. They have different like ideas of what, you know, what equipped is and what isn't. So I don't know.
Fan for real says true.
Like the towel comment, like the guy
Who says, have you seen the size of the island this apartment is on?
yeah, exactly. I mean, it does say studio in the title, but I don't know if that like translates to like all languages correctly. And there's pictures, but it's hard to fully represent somewhere in pictures. But yeah, like I say, it's subjective, like everything is. Like the guy that complained about the size of towels, I guess he's used to bigger towels, but I have standard sized towels, they're not particularly small. So. I can't say it's like a Spanish thing either, because I've been to Spain and yeah, the towels were the same size. Do this every time. One of my biggest regrets is taking the label out of this, cutting it off, because it's a pain to find the bottom of it every time.
Who Games says probably lost a Texas Hold'em and is taking it out on the Airbnb lady.
Yeah, potentially.
Fun for real says he'd love to travel, but is still, to this day, waiting to get my goddamn US residency and citizenship.
Oh, so you're not originally from the US, or?
Fun for real says Spain's on the bucket list too. Kuge says you got a passport from somewhere else.
guess it's only harder to get US residency.
Real says no. I'm originally from Mexico myself, born there, but when I was a year old, my parents and I were brought to California and we've been here ever since.
Oh, Mexico. I was in Mexico last year. Well, end of 2023, beginning of 2024, in Mexico City.
Fern for real says I'm 28, so it's been 27 years and counting.
Oh wow, you've been waiting a very long
Fern
time.
for real says that's rad. Never been to CDMX. Kuge says when I was married to a German girl trying to get her a green card resulting in losing about 5,000 or more and no green card because of some charge she wasn't even convicted of and got dropped. Kuge says resulted.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, I've heard it's very difficult to get into the US. I guess it's even harder with Trump in government right now.
Fern for real says I did almost move to the UK, more specifically, Wales. My ex-girlfriend was from Newport and we were planning on settling down in Wales. Kuge says she was banned from a green card until 2030. This was in like 2020 based on a charge from 2015. Fern for real says that we broke up last year.
Oh, sorry about your breakup. Wales would be cool. I did think about going back to the UK at some point. I was looking at Scotland, possibly Wales.
Fern for real says all good, it happens.
And yeah, Kutsu, it's a shame that she couldn't get a green card. Hope that's not well.
Kuge says in other news, England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland could all possibly make the World Cup shocked face. Fern for real says it was a very long distance relationship. She did come visit me here in San Diego.
Did you say she was actually Welsh, or am I imagining that? Oh, yeah, Newport. Nice.
Fern for real says in an age gap relationship too. She was older, I was 26 and she was 43. Fern for real says yuck shush is from Newport, Wales.
That's quite the age gap. But yeah, if you're 26, that's fine. Been to Cardiff, but not
Fern for
Newport.
real says you, 17 years give or take. Kuge says I sat next to a Welsh lady while flying to London. She was nice and we chatted a lot. Fern for real says we actually met on Twitch in August 2023.
Oh, you met on Twitch, cool. A lot of people seem to meet on Twitch, which I didn't realise before. And yeah, the Welsh are very friendly, at least in my experience. They always seem very smiley.
Fern for real says funny thing is, she, my ex, fell hard for me and confessed her feelings to me a few weeks later. Fern for real says true. Cougayu says I want to visit southern England after seeing the north. Feel like I didn't get the full picture. Haven't been to London outside of the international terminal either. Cougayu says Heathrow International Terminal.
I mean, even though I'm from the UK, I've not been to that many places. Furthest north I've been is, I guess, Nottingham. That's where my uncle lives. Even though I thought about living going to Scotland, I've never
The
been.
place was busy, packed almost wall to wall.
But Heathrow, yes. It's a big airport, but very, very busy. Gatwick's quite a nice airport. It's a bit smaller.
Fern for real says I really want to head to Manchester and see the Manchester Derby. Manchester United fan myself. Londa John 96 says is he the sheriff of Nottingham?
But he wishes. He did used to work in the tax office, so I guess he's the opposite.
Cougayu says who got you into Man U? Chikorito.
I'll be honest, I don't keep up much with football. I did see there was some coming up. Like Malta's been playing. This fly is annoying. Go away. When I was younger, I did used to support Man United though. I think I said before, but I saw West Ham play against the team of Malta.
Says my younger brother's is 30.
I didn't catch that. Younger brother is what?
Cougayu says I think Malta did well in World Cup qualifying recently. Not that they're going to qualify, but I think they might have gotten a draw. I forget. Londa John 96 says the fly heard about the lemons from his fly buddies.
So I'm just catching up on some of these. Oh, your younger brother supports Spurs. Is that Fern? And Kudzu. You think Malta did well? I think they're playing against Serbia or something. I don't know if that's the one they did well in. I'll be honest, again, I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, I think it was a time when I was like scrubbing the floor, like the side tables. That's where the fly
Fern
came.
Real says Tottenham Hotspurs fan, my brother.
Yeah, I guess if I had to pick a team now, I'd pick the Seagulls, I guess. Brighton. That's where I'm from.
Fern for Real says in surprise Scotland and Ireland made it to the World Cup. Fern for Real says congratulations to them though, seriously. Fern for Real says Brighton, nice. Cougar says I just watched the Premier League. Don't have a favourite team anymore. Used to love Man U when the old guard guys were there like Scholes and Rooney. Fern for Real says I don't like Brighton's home kit. The collar really triggers my OCD.
Oh, really?
Cougar says we're gonna put lamps to sleep though with the football talk lol.
Well, that's good. It's catching up on my football knowledge for when I go back to the UK.
Thank you for following Ninja Lamp.
Oh, thank you. Didn't catch the name though. I'm just a lamp. Thank you for the follow. Nice name.
Fern for Real says yeah, Brighton's collar is really weird.
Is it the collar or the colour? Let me read that. I'll have to check it out. I've not actually seen. I know I said I would support them, but it's just because it's my home team.
Fern for Real says collar.
Yeah, I thought it sounded like collar, but then I was like, I don't know. My voice sounds a bit weird sometimes, the TTS. Like the ya.
Fern for Real says please do. Actually, I'll share a photo with you on Instagram. Cougar says how close is Stonehenge to Brighton? I could look it up on a map, but asking you is more fun laughing face.
Well, that's probably the worst thing to do. I think my knowledge of the UK is even worse than it used to be, because I haven't been there for a while. I think by car, like maybe it's like 2 hours, I feel like. I've never actually been, I've just been past Stonehenge on the way to Somerset. And I was like a kid at the time. But I feel like it's maybe 2 to 3 hours or something, but maybe that's too long. That might be with breaks. As I was a kid, so I probably needed pee breaks.
Cougar says lol.
Yeah, we'll also have a really bad gauge of time. And how long things take, or how long I think something's going to take. Like this bed and those side tables, but I think that's not all my fault. Not this time. I need to get a watch or something so I can keep looking at the time constantly.
Cougar says Stonehenge, the UK version of the world's best Bigfoot museum, tourist trap in Nowhereville, ultra-rural US.
I just know it mostly for, I know like pagans go there to like do like a little ritual every year. And they get told off for trespassing.
Cougar says, okay, not quite.
Yeah, I don't think there's any Bigfoot that I know of. Just some stones. It's literally what it sounds like, a load of stones. I think Malta might actually have some better ones.
Cougar Kuge says they'll successfully summon Cthulhu one of these days, I reckon.
Perhaps. Yeah, I don't know if they're like trying to summon something or if they're just trying to, I don't know, feed off the energy or something like they do with the pyramids. There's like a load of people that, I was watching a documentary once where there's this couple that just live there and they just like do like sound healing or something. And apparently the way the sound bounces off the pyramids is meant to like cure you of different things.
Says who knows. Kuge says Cthulhu's chilling in the North Sea. Fern for real says Cthulhu would be rad.
Sorry, that wasn't like your comment, that was just at me get my arm stuck. Okay. Making progress. Might actually get some sleep tonight. Well, I just remembered I had a cup of tea that was too hot to drink. Maybe I can have a sip of that before I get on to the rest of the ironing. Ow, my knee. Okay.
Kuge says Stonehenge is probably some form of sun-worshipping site apparatus. That's the standard pagan modus operandi, worshipping the sun god and fertility goddess.
Okay. Duvet cover. Maybe I'll do the duvet tomorrow. I'll see how much energy I've got left. This also needs to get ironed. Not yet. So I'm just talking to myself. Otherwise I get distracted and I forget what I'm going to do. But I heard something that I think that was my stomach. Jesus.
Fern for real says it happens.
This doesn't need ironing. Okay, this is definitely cold enough now to drink. Oh yes, tea. Tea to give me energy. How are you guys doing for battery? I think I need the power bank. Oh, hey YouTube, Christopher, and what else is there? Christian, and Pavel, sorry, Didn't see your messages. But yeah, hope you're doing good. Yeah, sorry guys, on YouTube you don't get the TTS.
Excuse me, my Mexican, likely Catholic friend, but this is where the Mother Mary and Baby Jesus dynamic of Catholicism comes from. Old Mediterranean pagan ideals that adopted Christian imagery. Fern for Real says I am Catholic as a matter of fact.
So I'll just answer some of these YouTube questions. This is in Malta, the island of Malta. It's this tiny little island in between Sicily and Tunisia. Socks, vacuum, dust bag. No vacuuming today. Tomorrow I'll be vacuuming, but no socks. The guest did leave a sock behind, but I managed to return it to them. So. And what else was there? And yeah, I won't be taking my socks off. Sorry, I'm just catching up on YouTube. I missed a few of your messages. Fortunately, you don't get TTS, so sorry about that. It's just ironing today. Did I turn this on? No, I haven't plugged it in. Usually the iron works better if I plug it in.
Kuge says fertility goddess and sun god, hence halos, Mary worship and her holding baby Jesus, etc. Anyways, I'll stop. It's very interesting though. Kuge says I'm a Christian by the way.
If you like temples, I mean, you should check out some of the ones in Malta. Like there's quite a few here.
Look up a Wikipedia article, The Queen of Heaven, Antiquity, which is about the Queen of Heaven in paganism. That's now a title of Mary in Catholicism. Fern for Real says how long have you been living in Malta for? Kuge says idols from Egypt, etc. of her holding a baby constantly.
I think a lot of traditions do come down from paganism, like isn't I think Easter, like the Easter bunny anyway, and some other things like that, like the eggs, maybe not the bunny, and even Christmas as we know it. I think is pagan originally. And Malta, how long have I been here? I've been here on and off since 2011, so a long time now. I have left a couple of times. I went to Thailand for a bit and Spain. Lived in Salamanca for like 8 months. And some other places I can't remember now. So I'm getting a bit delirious from cleaning all day.
Says, wow, it has been a long time. Fern for real says cool.
Yeah, you think I'd know some Maltese, but unfortunately I don't know much.
Kugeyu says yeah. Supposedly Easter is from Ishtar, the Babylonian fertility goddess. Eggs and bunnies being symbols of fertility. The Ishtar thing is contested though.
Okay, let's find this tea towel and I'll get on with the pillowcases.
Kugeyu says is for Christmas, in pagan sun worship, then sun dies on the summer solstice when days start getting shorter and shorter. Then it's resurrected on the winter solstice when days start getting longer. Kugeyu says hence the sun god in Jesus' disguise of Catholicism being born near the winter solstice.
Just put this away. I mean, I guess it depends what country you look at where Christmas comes from. Like, I think in Norway it's like about Odin or something. There's something about some boots. I remember writing about it. I used to, when I was a content writer, I was writing for a Christmas jumper, ugly Christmas jumper company. And I had to write about Christmas and all the different traditions.
Says something like that.
But yeah, it was a while ago now, I can't remember. Pillowcases. What's the time now? 20 past 11. I think maybe I do the pillows and then I think maybe I do the rest tomorrow after swimming. Hopefully I won't be too tired.
Fern for real says it's really late, definitely get some sleep soon. Kugeyu says it's not very surprising though, I mean Romans were big time sun worshippers, Sol Invictus, prior to Constantine seeing a sun dog, and making Roman Catholicism the state religion.
Oops. Yeah, it is late. I probably should go to bed soon. Swimming is early in the morning. Yeah, I think like Christianity, it does borrow like some of the traditions from previous religions to kind of like help integrate. And it's been a while since I've done classical civilization, sorry, and archaeology. But yeah, it's kind of what I learned back then.
Kugeu says Christianity is found in the Bible doesn't mix in anything aside from obviously Judaism.
Oh, I mean, there's a lot of similarities with Christianity and Islam too.
Message was deleted.
Oh, okay. Was your message just then deleted, or was a message before deleted? Okay. I think it still comes up on my stream, buddy.
Kugeu says I know. You can't say Judaism apparently lol.
I'll see if I'm not here tomorrow. Either I was too tired or I got banned because you said Judaism. But I mean, like in the Bible, there's like a lot of similarities with the Quran as well. I mean, there's links between them all.
Real says lol. Kugeu says I'm lol.
But yeah, it's like an auto mod thing. I didn't stop it. So you can see I'm like ironing right now. I think it must be a new thing, cause unless I just had like a lot of spicy comments today. But I've had a few auto mod things on Kick.
Fern4Real says, well, you can make the two of us mods. Mods messages don't get deleted, etc. Kugeu says the Quran didn't exist until like 800 years after the New Testament though, and like about 1,600 years or so after the Old Testament. Blonda John 96 says here's a spicy comment, jalapeno.
Good one. Yeah, I'm not really up on my religious dates like I used to do more classics. So I can't, I don't know, get too involved in the discussion. I just know that there's similarities because it's all the same God. It's just different beliefs within that and different beliefs with Jesus.
Kugeu says Islam seems to have been invented by the Abbasid Empire as their state religion. They had plenty of examples to follow in 800 AD, Roman Catholicism for example. Kugeu says ISLM seems to have been invented by the Abbasid Empire as their state religion. They had plenty of examples to follow in 800 AD, Roman Catholicism for example. RT/says oh dear what have I tuned into? Fern4Real says there it is, 2 messages got deleted. Kuge says sorry, I resented trying to get around the deletion lol, didn't work.
Maybe he just doesn't like talking about religion or something, I don't know. I don't think he said anything bad that I can tell. You're just repeating history, unless it's some history, I don't know, that's incorrect, I don't know. Like I say, I'm a bit out of my depths of knowledge. It's a long time ago since I was studying RE in school. And I don't think we really got into that deep of conversation about the history.
Kuge says you can't say the I word or the J word apparently lol.
I guess it's just like hedging its bets, because like I guess most people that are bringing up Islam or Judaism aren't necessarily doing it with the best intent. I don't know, maybe I need to go into some settings.
Says Islam. Kuge says Judaism. Kuge says oh well you can't say them solo. Kuge says can.
Oh, get out of my tea. Yeah, I don't know why those are getting deleted. I guess it's like some setting. I don't know, maybe I can go into it, but I guess I don't often get people talking about religion in my my chat, in my cleaning channel.
Fern for real says make up your mind automid. Kuge says alright, time to vape. I'll be long. Sorry but not sorry for the history lesson folks long.
That was interesting. Don't know how much I'll remember. I feel like I'm in a fever dream right now. So I'm tired, but I'll have to look some of it up.
Auntie Slash says how were the potatoes?
Potatoes weren't bad, but I didn't get to cook them for as long as I would have liked, so they weren't as crispy. Need to get myself an air fryer. But it gave me enough energy to get back to cleaning. But yeah, I had a little surprise on the bedside tables. They were like, I think they must have spilled some liquid of some description, some wine maybe, or coffee. Sugary coffee perhaps, and it took a while to scrub that, so I'll be going a bit longer than I thought I was going to. So probably after these pillows I'll be heading to bed, because I've got swimming in the morning, and then I have to do the floors and all the other little bits and pieces that I didn't get to do today, like the sofa, coffee table, and a little bit of dusting here and there.
Fern for real says sounds good lamb.
Okay. Just checking if you were saying that to me, but or there was actually someone that's called Lamp, like I'm just a lamp or something. They followed me before. So I'm starting to get delirious from all this cleaning. It's been a long day.
Fern for real says you, lampuki.
actually thought this clean wasn't going to take too long because I did like a little bit of pre-cleaning the other day and a little bit of cleaning off stream. But it's, I keep finding new things that need cleaning that don't usually need cleaning so much. But I won't keep going on about it because I sound like I'm moaning. It's just my job. But it has meant I've got to talk to some people a bit more, so that's cool. So it's definitely not been a boring stream. Sorry, just forget that you guys are right there. Just check there's nothing on YouTube.
Fern for Real says I've been enjoying my time here.
Hey Christopher, no, I have thought about getting a tattoo, but I know that I could never decide what I would like forever, so I probably will never get one. I'm too indecisive. It's not that I'm against tattoos, I just, yeah, can't decide what I'd want. And yeah, glad you're enjoying your time here too, Fern. So I was just replying to some YouTube comments. Gotta check those every so often.
Fern for Real says if you do ever decide what you want to get, where would you put it?
Well, that's another question, like another decision I'd have to make. Where would I put it?
Says, of course. No worries.
Yeah, I don't know where I'd put it or what I would get. I remember seeing, like a while back, there was this famous tattoo artist who's meant to be really good. He was doing this project where like you could put your arm through a hole, like almost like a glory hole, but just your arm, and then he would just like do a tattoo without you seeing what it is until afterwards. Maybe I'd do that if I knew the tattoo artist was a good one. But the decision would be out of my control then, wouldn't it?
Fern for Real says that's pretty cool.
I think it was in New York or something they were doing that, but I don't know, it was years ago. I don't think that's like a typical thing you can do. And you'd have to be able to trust like the tattoo artist isn't gonna like, I don't know, put a dick on your arm or something. I know stuff I wouldn't want.
Fern for Real says God forbid.
Like I remember seeing a girl once on the bus, and she was like, had loads of tattoos.
96 says it's not a dick, it's a mushroom.
Yeah, it could be. I remember seeing a girl on the bus once, she had like Winnie the Pooh, and I don't know, for me, I don't know if I'd want Winnie the Pooh or Eeyore or whatever the donkey is, or anything Disney. I'd want something like interesting.
For real says Winnie the Pooh. My ex had a Winnie the Pooh tattoo on her back.
Oh, sorry. No offense to your ex. It's just, I don't know. I guess like, I mean, it's your body. If there's someone wants Winnie the Pooh, they can get Winnie the Pooh, but just... It's just not my taste.
Fernando says no need to apologize, my friend. You're good lol.
Okay, let's move you a little bit. Ooh, starting to get a little bit of blurry vision there. That's from tiredness. I got up quite early, even though I didn't start until later. I should finish drinking my tea. Did that get deleted? Oh. I think my stream buddy sometimes like auto-translates some of your comments. Like when I said ciao ciao earlier and John said ciao ciao back, it replied, it told me it in English. And I think earlier you said God forbid, but it's replied it as like good forbid. Like, just in there. So it's like not an actual comment because it's not in your colour, but I think it's like translated it. Unless good lol, maybe you thought good, I don't know. Just thought I'd share that. I don't think I've leaked anything on my phone, just who have followed me. I think there was an update earlier.
For real says good forbid.
Yeah, I don't know why it's done it as good forbid. Maybe you thought you did a typo. It was a bit slow as well, but... So I'm just drinking my tea, because I'm thirsty, and then I'll finish these pillows and then I'll probably finish up for the evening.
Fern for real says who knows.
Yeah, I think like it stopped working earlier, StreamBuddy for Twitch, so maybe that's why it stopped, like maybe the update. And it's doing the auto-translate thing. Lots of things happening today. The auto mod. And now this auto-translate. Okay, well, I was just making noises, I thought it was on. Left it on.
Fern for real says you got any pets?
No, not at the moment. I did have a cat, but sadly she passed on. So apart from why I went to Mexico.
Fern for real says damn, sorry to hear that.
That's okay, I mean it happens. She was young, it happened before. It should have, but oh no, I just dropped the towels on the floor. Sorry, just saving these towels. Okay, I think I got them before they collected any dust. But yeah, she was a stray cat that I took in, and I guess she had something that I didn't know at the time. So there was nothing I could do, even though I feel guilty about it, not recognising maybe the symptoms sooner.
Fern for real says she's in a better place.
Well, hopefully, but if not, I mean, she was loved, so I guess that's the best I could have done. The last couple of years of her life, or a few years, she had shelter and food. And you always know that a pet's not going to outlive you, usually. You just hope that you have more time. But I guess any time is never enough time.
Fern for real says true. Fern for real says I have a French bulldog named Lena.
Oh, nice. It's a good name.
Fern for real says and back in 2023, I had 2 Belgian man, one named Azteca and Rocky.
Aren't they meant to be quite big dogs, if I'm thinking of the right type? Okay, now do I want to tackle this duvet or do I just want to go to sleep?
Fern for real says yeah, they can get pretty big. Fern for real says go to sleep.
Yeah, I don't know. What time is it now? 11:45. Just gotta check something.
Fern for Real says you got a lot done today. Definitely deserve to rest.
Yeah, I just worry that I don't get it done in time tomorrow, but I should have enough time, as long as I'm not too tired after swimming. Thanks for the kicks, by the way. I didn't see before. Like I say, unfortunately notifications don't come up on a Stream Buddy, just the chat. And for Twitch notifications come up. Yeah, I think maybe I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm pretty tired. Cannot lie. I'm starting to yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think my eyes are looking a bit.
Fern for Real says you're very welcome.
Let me just check. There's nothing that other chat that I didn't see, and then I'll sign off.
Blonder John 96 says ciao ciao. Fern for Real says sounds good.
Oh yeah, ciao ciao John. And thanks for the follow, Davis So TV, and ZMKZYM. How do you say your name? Thanks for the follows on Kick. Sorry, I didn't see at the time. I think I was busy scrubbing away. Okay, I think there's nothing on YouTube, so yeah, I think I'm going to go head off. Thanks for tuning in. Anyone that followed, thank you. If I didn't say your name directly, I do appreciate it. I just, unfortunately, I didn't see it. I'll be back again tomorrow to do the floors and I guess the duvet if I don't do that off stream. And anything else that I haven't done today.
Fern for Real says take care. It was so nice meeting you.
Oh, thank you. You take care too. If I don't see you around tomorrow, maybe I'll see you Tuesday or one of my other future streams.
Real says I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be doing a bit earlier tomorrow, but if you're about, I think you said you're 9 hours behind me.
Says definitely.
But yeah, if you're about, see ya. If not, you can also catch my VODs like yeah, on Kick, Twitch, or on YouTube too.
Fern for Real says yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, 9 hours.
Fern for Real says 9 hours. Fern for Real says will do.
Okay, well, yeah, catch you all. Yeah, can't even speak now. Catch you guys later. I'm gonna go to sleep because, yeah, I'm tired. I've been cleaning all day. But yeah, take care and catch you when I'm next live.